11? 11 seconds. Oh, and doesn't that make you want to talk? Woo! Can you do me a favor then? As I call it, can you whisper whose number and the name? Because I don't know them. That's Bassett, threw it up the wall, gets it inside, and it's icing on the Elks. Sorry, just trying to get around. Lincoln hits this guy just as he's coming across the line and is just outside. All right, the Elks taking the draw. Trzynski puts the guy into the boards. Number 4 gets it, and a shot goes just wide. Looks like it hit the pipe. Halverson again throws it in deep. Lincoln picks it up. That's Skyberg fighting for it with Halverson. Throws it up to Trzynski. He gets back on side, and Chaska-Chanhassen takes the puck and goes. Threw it up by Halverson. Looked like Nolan Kramer threw that up the ice. Jackson Helm on a big forward check. As Chaska-Chanhassen dumps it in deep, dumps it on goal and steers it to the near corner. Kramer going back behind the net, gets it to Bankston. And they throw it up the ice. Oh, he had a couple of Elks just come cruising through, but Chaska-Chanhassen was able to turn it back. Bankston behind the net. Back behind the net again to Alcott, I'm sorry, number 5. Alcott, no, that's Stoles. Brings it up, throws it behind the net. Helm picks it up behind the net. Trickling puck goes up the near board or far boards. Mack knocked away by Helm, and he skates off for a change. Kramer goes in on a forecheck. And here comes Chaska-Chanhassen. Stolen by Jace. And there's a shot, saves, and there's a whistle. What was the whistle for? Oh, Chaska-Chanhassen gets called for too many men on the ice. So, number 1 penalty kill. Or penalty power play. Face-off is not won by anybody. Goes back to Hughes at the point. Back over to Jace. Oh no, I'm sorry, that's Rotz. Rotz with the puck. He takes it behind the net. Gives it to Nolan Kramer. Kramer takes a shot, blocked by the Chaska-Chan guy, who's blocked by Nolan, and they're setting up, regrouping. Hughes with the puck, gets it up to Nolan. Kramer in on the forecheck. Rotzel fighting for the puck along with him. Hughes unable to hold it. It gets all the way down. They go for a change. A long stretch pass to Kramer. Kramer slows it down in the corner at the blue line. Chaska-Chan works it up and throws it all the way down. 52 seconds left of the power play. Skyberg goes back behind the net. Hits White. Gets it up to Halverson. Halverson streaks up. All on side. Halverson showing tremendous restraint. Not shooting until shooting was good. As Chaska-Chan tries to get it out. Picked up by White. A shot just goes through the crease. Thomas struggles to keep it in and does so. Oh, and they keep it in too. Halverson gets the puck. Lincoln, Trzynski goes for it. And Skyberg picks up the puck, works his way around behind the net. And he tries to stuff it in, doesn't go across the line, and a whistle bring it to the near face-off circle. 4 seconds left of the power play. Elcott took the draw. Skyberg takes a shot, gets blocked, and is back in the neutral zone. Tries to go off the boards, Thomas, but didn't work. Gets the puck up to Helm. Helm had it knocked away, and he's back on it. Pass cross ice for Chaska-Chan. They throw it in deep. Skyberg knocks it back to the point. Gets around him. That's Stoltz. Stoltz with a couple of skaters. Stoltz with a nice pass. Helm unable to keep it under control. We got Hughes and Mac Bankston on the ice now for the defense, as they just came on after a change. Eight minutes, 41 seconds left on the clock in this first period. Rotzel takes the draw. Chaska-Chan wins it, but right back. Rotz goes after it. Held in by Hughes. Hughes knocks it down. Hughes loses the puck. Bankston's there to pick it up. Hughes backhanded up the center ice. Rotz gets it. Rotz brings it in. He's got a guy on the other side. Westgard was there. Here's Jace. And a shot on goal. A rebound up in the air. And Hughes with the puck. And a shot goes on net. You can hear it hit the pad. Rotz fighting behind the net. Hughes is able to keep it in, but finally knocked out. It goes all the way down, and icing's the call on Chaska-Chan, and we'll bring it right back up. Sorry I missed the very first goal. It happened 11 seconds into the game. The Elks just grabbed the puck and went down and put it in. Chaska-Chan puts it behind their net. So they're looking for a breakout. As they try the breakout, it goes into the neutral zone, and Bassett's there, and he throws it back in. White on the check, on the forecheck. And Trzynski takes a shot, goes off a knee pad, and goes into the corner. They're battling for the puck. Comes loose and goes behind the net. White battling for the puck with two guys from Chaska-Chan, and they finally get control, but Skyberg knocks it away, and he'll pick it up behind our net. A long stretch pass to White. Puts it in there, and oh, a backhand by Lincoln Trzynski, and it just misses its mark. Skyberg gets it back in, and Trzynski tried to do a toe drag around somebody, and it was caught, and they throw it away. Bassett, cross ice pass to Skyberg. Skyberg makes it in, gives it to Halverson. Halverson works it to, gets the puck back of the net, and knocks it back down. Loose puck comes back. Bankston with the puck. Tries a stretch pass. Knocked into the Chaska-Chan. And thrown all the way down for icing. We'll go back to the clock. Oops. Sorry. Puck goes up. Stoltz hits his guy down. And Chaska-Chan behind the net. They center the pass, and he backhands it all the way down. They wave off icing. Bankston goes down and picks it up behind the net. Gets it over to Elcott. Elcott works his way up over to Stoltz. Stoltz brings it in. Puck stripped from behind. Knocked away. Good defense by Nolan Kramer. Mack back behind the net again. Brings it up. Throws it up off the glass into the neutral zone. Chaska-Chan comes up with the puck and brings it into the zone. Mack knocks him off the puck, and Nolan Kramer picks it up, and he's skating back and forth behind the net. Knocks it around the near boards to Stoltz. Stoltz hits his guy, Jackson Helm, coming up the outside boards, throws it in, and he goes for a change. Elcott playing for the puck. As Chaska-Chan retreats behind their net, throws it up the center, up to Thomas. Thomas is gets it over to Westgard. Westgard brings it in. Centering pass, not really there. Rotson with a helm. It's hard to see their numbers. Sorry. Oh, somebody. Yeah! Who was that? Oh, okay. It was your boy. So that was Rotz that got that. Sorry, I can't see the numbers. I'm switching between here and front. It'd be so much easier if I had someone who knew these names and was willing to talk. Oh, yeah, that's a great idea. That's Hughes going back behind the net. Picks it up, brings it behind the net. Throws it up to the far boards. Hits Rotz. Knocked forward by Hughes, and Bratzel put it back behind the net. Tried to lob it out of the zone, and it worked. Rotz picks it up. It's a 2-on-1. And Rotz puts another one in. Shot high on the blocker side and put it right past him. The Elks are up by 3. incredible. So it goes back to Skybird. Pass intercepted by Chaska-Chan, and they go in offside. Alright, off the face-off, Skybird gets it going back into his zone. Tries to stop and turn, knocked off the puck. And somebody is hit behind. Throwing up the ice by Trzynski. Stolen, knocked off the puck. Trzynski knocked them off the puck. Held in by Bassett. Bassett puts it back down deep. Oh, another scoring chance held in by Bassett, and the shot went in. A loose puck. Sorry, I forgot to turn the camera. Puck goes back behind the net, loose in the scrum behind, picked up by Chaska-Chan in their defensive zone, and they skate up the ice. Tries to flip it in deep, but Bassett there knocks it over to Helm, and Helm gets it outside to Elk and it's dumped deep into the Chaska-Chan zone. Loose puck, behind the net. Elcott after it. Throws it up the near boards. Kramer picks it up. And a shot almost tipped in by Elcott. And Chaska-Chan throws it in deep. And Bengtson gets it up to Stoltz, who lost the puck and gets it back to Kramer. Kramer throws it in the zone. They go for a change. Rotz comes out. Oh, Kramer doesn't stop. Rotz has it again. Oh, and it goes into the crease and covered up by the goalie. A minute and 30 seconds left of this first period. Loose puck, brings it all the way down as Chaska-Chan chases Nolan Kramer, who picks it up and gives it to the line judge. And we'll do it again. A minute and 22 seconds left. The Elks are up 3-0. Oh, tried to flip it back to Kramer. He was unable to get it, and it goes back into the Elk zone. Kramer behind the net. Goes around one guy, throws it around another guy, and he goes and gets it in the near corner. And he flips it up the ice. A loose puck going into the zone. That's Rotz with the puck again. He's single man down there covered by 4. Oh! Westgard had a shot at it. Hit passed up by held in by Hughes, but unable to keep it. Things are going so fast. Rotz with the puck, around back, behind the net. Throwing up, and Hughes unable to stop it. It goes all the way down. And icing is the call with 30 seconds left. Ethan Thomas and Hughes line up the back, held in by Hughes. Oh, and it went off a player. Zach rides him out. Gets it up to Lincoln. held in by Hughes. Knocked down by Halverson, and they call it a high stick. And the high stick goes all the way down. So 10.6 seconds left in the first period. Hughes gets the puck and he flips it up. Knocked away from the front of the net. As Trzynski takes one last shot attempt. We'll see you back here in the second period. Welcome back for the second period. The Elks are up 3-0. And it looks like Chaska-Chan wanted to start with only 4 guys, but they thought better of it, and we'll get their 5th guy out there really quick. There he is, we're ready to play. And the drop of the puck. Halverson gets it down into the Chaska-Chan zone. They're messing around with it, and they throw it up. And it goes all the way down here, waved off icing. Bassett goes back, he's in the far corner, throws it up the boards to Skyberg. Skyberg had it knocked away temporarily. And Trzynski picks it up, tries to hit a streaming Halverson up the far boards, but just missed. Puck thrown across, Halverson gets the puck, dumps it in deep, goes behind the Chanhassen goal. I'm just going to call it Cha-Cha with the puck. Gets it up to Bassett. Bassett flips it back in. And they're calling delayed offsides. There they go. And we're back in session. Oh, a good stop by Trzynski, but he's knocked down. Brought up the near boards. A shot. Save. And flies to the far board, or near boards. Trzynski hits a streaming Halverson, but just misses. And they dump it back into the Elk zone. Skyberg goes after it on the near boards. Comes up with it. Skates around one guy, goes to the far side. And he dumps it in deep. And he goes in for a forecheck. As Chaska-Chan gets control of the puck. But stolen by Helm. And thrown back in. Stoltz gets it behind the net. And Jackson Helm gives him a hand. Puck goes into the far corner, and Chaska-Chan throws it up the ice. Kramer able to stop it, and Helm hits it all the way in. Goes off the back boards and almost up into a Elk jersey, but puck thrown, battling up the near boards. Frankston gets the puck behind the net. Kramer gives him a hand. Elcott comes up with it and he goes up the ice. Picked up by Kramer and dumped all the way down by Jackson Helm, and he skates off for a change. Elcott dancing behind the... hits Rotz. Oh, Rotz almost got his 3rd goal. Kramer battling for the puck and they throw it all the way down. Should be icing, but they waved it off. Max picks up the puck, does a sudden change, and he tries to pass it up. Oh, we had a collision between Bratzel and Nolan Kramer. Kramer skates around. He tries to wrap around. And he's thwarted there, held in by Rotz. Rotz gets it. Fires into the glove, and a whistle will give us a face-off in the Elks offensive zone. All right, ready for the draw. Bratzel puts it in the near for the far boards. Can't see who's in the corner. Thomas gets the puck at the blue line. Fires wide, looking for a tip. Hughes tried to hold it and is able to. Rotz picks it up, tries to take a shot, gets blocked by a Chaska-Chanhassen skate. There's a battle on the near board. Kept in by Thomas. Hughes picks it up. Oh! It goes off the paddle of the goalie. Chaska-Chanhassen trying to break out. They're having a hard time with Elk forecheck. Throwing around the far boards. And finally they just got sick of it and threw the puck down. It'll be icing, they'll get a change, and the Elks will change also. $10 minutes and 53 seconds for this face-off left. Elks leading 3-0. Puck thrown down. Halverson takes the draw. And pass across the ice. The Elks just swarmed him. White gets the puck back, stolen from behind the net. And pass across to White. He brings it into the zone. Skyberg's there. Oh, he just missed the tip. Chaska-Chanhassen brings it up, 2-on-2. The back checking is really good on these Elks today. A shot on goal. And Sherritt behind the goal, sorry. And it's taken by White. Oh, knocked away. Throwing up the boards. Bassett defending this player. A shot on net. Saved, directed towards the far boards. Another shot. Just misses and goes through the crease. White gets the puck across to Trzynski, but knocked away. Halverson makes a run at it, but they get the puck and they throw it back in the zone, defensive zone, which will bring it all the way down on an icing. Elks work it around the outside of their offensive zone. Knocked away, but goalie able to cover it up after Alcott made a run at it. Drop back for Bengtson. Bengtson takes a shot. It's blocked by their defenseman, or their wing. Helm throws it down into the mix and just knocked away. Thrown all the way down. Kramer gets the puck in our zone. Long pass to Helm. He loses the puck, gets it back again. Gets the puck up to Alcott, and he makes a run up the ice. Taken by Stoltz and thrown back in. Alcott. Oh, it's offside on the Elks. Knocked away by Rotz. Rotz really hustling out there tonight. Chaska-Chanhassen working it back behind the net. One good scoring attempt on Chaska-Chanhassen. They shot from the puck, from the point. Picked up by Kramer. Kramer weaves past passes it to Rotz. Rotz takes a shot, went just high over the net. Kramer back to along the far boards to get it in. Kept in by Bratzel. Bratzel brings it behind the net. Bratzel again, lost it in his feet. There's Rotz. Rotz hits Bankston and a shot. Another good scoring opportunity for the Elks. 7:44 left of the second period. The Elks are still up 3-0. Got Bratzel taking the draw for the Elks. Rotz to the right of him. Hughes gets the puck going back into the defensive zone. Long pass up to Bratzel, just unable to handle it, but he takes control of it. Hughes passes it over to Thomas. Thomas lobs it right on net. Saved by their goalie. Rotz battling the wall. Kept in by Thomas. Rotz picks it up, brings it back. Hits Bratzel coming in from the side, and they break their way out. Hughes back to take the puck. Bratzel comes up with it, gets it out to Alcott, who gets it up to Bratzel. Bratzel working in mid-ice. Thrown in, but Hughes actually prevents that. And they throw it up. Oh, they did not call that tripping. Hughes is in a forecheck spot. Chaska-Chanhassen brings it up the board. They throw it in deep behind the net. Thomas goes back for it, and he passes it up mid-ice. Hits Trzynski. Trzynski loses it though. Halverson went after it, and he gives the puck to White. And Bassett took a shot, goes over the top of the net. Halverson battling for the puck behind the net. Skyberg over to Bassett. Skyberg sees the puck materialize in mid-ice. And White comes across the blue line. Tries to take the puck down the ice. And Bassett gets a long stretch pass for White. And he tries to tip it up to Halverson that was coming in, but too far in front of him. Quick outlet pass by Halverson over to Trzynski. Trzynski tries to go around him. The old around. 5 minutes and 2 seconds left of the second period. The Elks are up by 3. 3-0. Helm throws it in back in deep. Alcott took a shot. Oh, Alcott tries to take another shot, just misses, and tries to throw it through the crease. Up into the crease again, and Helm comes up with one. Jackson Helm coming around, and no electric slide. Kind of grows on you. So the Elks come up with another one that puts them up 4-0 with 4:45 left of the second period. Off the face-off, Skyberg grabs a puck, and I'm sorry, that's Logan. Nolan. He threw it on net and tries to bring it out. Helm holds it in, throws it in the center, and Alcott wasn't able to get a shot off. Bankston throws it back in and shoots it all the way down. And it's on goal. It's a save by Sherritt, who's been tested a few times. and throwing up, and he hits Rotz. Sorry, and beautiful pass from behind the net. Wish y'all could have seen it. The cameraman is not doing the best job as he's yapping. Rotz with the puck. Tries to knock it up, but Westgard works it on the side, and a shot from the point by Kramer, a rocket. Pad blocker save by Sherritt. Bratzel knocks the puck away and goes into the Chaska-Chan zone as they give chase. A swing and a miss on the Chaska-Chan player. He corrects it and gets it to his teammate. And the others are coming out of the zone. Throw it in deep. And Sherritt covers it up to get the face-off down here. As you can probably see, 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Elks lead this game 4-0. We get some fresh legs on defense in there. Looks like puts down in there. Hughes picks it up behind, throws it around the perimeter. Taken off by Halverson. Halverson takes a shot, big shot, bounces off. Oh! White was coming in. Hughes throws it back into the zone. As Chaska-Chan gets the puck out. Ethan Thomas gets it over to Hughes. Hughes stretch pass to White. Gets it up to Lincoln. Lincoln makes a drive at it. Puck just bounced in front of the net. A minute 53 seconds left of the second period. A shot and a save by their goalie. That was White. And we'll do it again. Halverson takes the face off. Skyberg puts it back against the boards. Halverson threw it off the glass over to the near boards. White just does Lincoln, and Lincoln sticks with it a couple shots there, but unable to get it in the net as they come around. Held in by Skyberg, he drops the puck and shoots it, and that's another save. And Skyberg's gonna have to work on his vertical. It was just over the hand. Nice attempt. Thrown up, held in by Bassett. Bassett coming around the edge. Behind the net. Stoltz goes off the net. He's jumping for the puck. Goalie appears to have it covered. 57.6 seconds. Elks lead this 4-0. No clear winner of that. Skybird gets the puck, puts it back in deep in the zone. They try and work it out. Loose puck in front of the net. Comes up with a Chaska-Chanhassen player, and they come streaming up into the neutral zone. Knocked back into the zone, the Elk zone. Stoltz gets the puck and throws it into the near corner. Bassett's there to keep it in. There's a battle in the corner. Bassett around. Pass up to Skyberg. Skyberg dumps it in deep. Bassett with the puck again. Gives it to Skyberg. Skyberg takes a shot. Oh, tipped in front. Tipped in front by Stoltz. A loose puck in the front. Stoltz gets it and fires. Gets the shot off just before the end of the period. And that was a close one at the end. And the Elks find themselves up 4-0 after 2. We'll try it again for another period. Welcome back to the third period. A fresh 15 minutes. Chaska-Chanhassen flips it into the Elk zone. Mason goes after it in the far corner. Taking out the puck. Chase Bratzel gets it over to Nolan Kramer. Kramer flips it high up in the air. And it'll be offside as they go after the puck. And Chaska-Chanhassen sets up all 5 of them in their zone. Stoltz puts a big hit on one of the Chaska-Chanhassen guys. The puck is iced, but I think Mac might have touched it. And so they get it and throw it all the way up to... let's reset. Bratzel with it. Taken away, and Bratzel behind the net again. Comes skating up the side. Flips it into one of the Chaska-Chanhassen. Handed it to Nolan Kramer. Kramer rushes in front. Oh, and a follow-up shot. Just not quite there by Westgard. And a shot by Kramer. And it's a glove save. Let's take the face off. Oh, Hughes tries to throw it back there, and it'll be icing on the Chaska-Chanhassen. Hughes tried to feed it through the gauntlet of people. I don't know if that makes sense. Face off by Halverson. And tries to flip the puck around the front of the net, the Chaska-Chanhassen player, but went up into the netting. And it's stuck up there. Still stuck. And he gets it! Round of applause for the ref. We're going to do it again. Halverson takes the face off. Gets it back to Trzynski. And off his foot. Chaska-Chanhassen put it behind their net. White picks it up and throws it back behind the net. Halverson gets it on the near side, and he flips it back around again. White tries to center it. Trzynski unable to get it. White comes up with it. And, he's going to try and take a shot. It was blocked. And a shot by Trzynski hits the goalie, and a follow-up by White goes in. So, with all that, the Elks stand up 5-0. We also puck drop. Bassett was able to hit it up to Jackson Helm, but unfortunately lost it. But Bassett picks it up at mid-ice and throws it in deep into the Elks offensive zone. Stoltz taken down, but he only goes to his knees and gets up and goes. A breakout by Chaska-Chan. Shot on net and held on to by Sherritt. Drop of the puck. Skyberg gets it up. Gets it up to Stoltz. Stoltz works his way out of the zone. Jackson Helm flips it in deep. Skyberg on the forecheck along with Stoltz. Helm battling on the far corner on the half boards and comes out to, that was Alcott, and he shoots it. Oh. Sorry. Stoltz throws it in the middle and hit up. Stoltz hits it out of the air, waits for his teammates to get out, and he flips it in. Kramer pops it up to Rotz. Rotz streaks into the net, and a shot goes just high and wide. Stoltz gets the puck out to Benston. Over to Kramer. Kramer shoots. Tried for that 5-hole. And a shot on Sherritt. Who shot on Sherritt? Face off. Puck comes into neutral zone. Westgard after it. Puck comes up to the blue line, knocked away by Kramer, and Chaska-Chan comes sneaking up. It looked like Mac might have gotten a stick on that, so it flies out above the penalty box, and it'll be a face-off at the blue line. Having trouble winning these face-offs. Mac puts it in the air up to Kramer. Kramer comes across the ice, and they're calling it offside. I don't know if you saw that or not, but we're going to take the tape back and try that again. Alverson, puck back to Kramer. Pass from Trzynski into the center. Alverson taken down. Held in and then let go. Alverson throws it back behind the net. Trzynski goes after it. Alverson's there to meet the puck coming up. And flipped in by Mac. And thrown up the boards. Alverson goes back into the zone and picks up the puck. Throwing up the ice. Alverson works his way around. Oh, and the puck comes off the net. .40 left in the third period. Elks are up 5 goals, 5-0. Alcott will take the centering duty for the Elks. Stoltz to the right, Helm to the left. Hughes able to get that puck up into the mix of things. A bouncing puck up to the face-off circle. And Chaska-Chanhassen player wipes out. And next one brings it in and shot on net. And save by Should. Face off. Won by the Elks, but puck in the far corner. Elkhart brings the puck up into the zone. Shot. Oh, and a shot. Net having trouble staying on the mooring. The Elks will try it again. Elcott takes the draw. Put it around behind the net. Hughes takes it down. And Stoltz unable to hold it in. Melee in front. Jackson Helm comes out. He's by himself. He's got Thomas behind him. And he goes, oh! The shot was going to be covered. Bounced out from underneath his pads. As most of the Elks went in for a change. Skyberg skating in. Oh! Goes off the pipe! Goes off the pipe and goes and hits the ceiling. Eight minutes even left, 5-0 Elks. Skyberg passes it up to Rotz. Rotz working in the corner. Jace Rotzel tried to get the puck away. Those two are dangling everybody. Bassett hits it back down deep. Held in by Skyberg. Skyberg takes a shot, hits some bodies in front. Westgard threw it in, and it looks like Westgard knocked it down again. Rotzel with it. Skyberg drops it for Rotzel. Rotzel tried to hold it in, throw it out into the Elks defensive zone. Skyberg gets it, throws it up to Bassett. And Rotz takes it in. Oh, and the shot goes off a Chaska-Chanhassen stick and up into the netting. Helverson takes the draw. Bassett, unable to hold in, lost a stick there in that battle. Skyberg gets it up to Helverson. Helverson goes down and behind the net as they throw it up the near boards. Bassett tried to knock it back into the zone. Puck taken away. Skyberg with it. He hits the guy trying to, as Chaska-Chanhassen tries to regroup, waiting for the offside to get out of the way. And they dump it in deep. Skyberg back behind the net. Throws it up and knocked down by Chaska-Chan. Nice save. Sprawling save by Bassett, it looked like. And Trzynski passes it back to Alcott. Oh, I'm sorry, that was White. As Lincoln falls, takes down his took down White and throw it all the way down. Mack. Ooh. Kramer makes the guy pass it around the back of the boards and takes him out into the corner. Picked up by Halverson. Halverson streaking up the sideboards. Halverson tries to center. No one's there. Held in by Helm. He tried to. Chaska-Chan tried to backhand it out, but Helm held it in. Dump into the zone. Sherritt stops it and covers it up. Thinking some fresh legs might help. The shot goes behind the net. And comes all the way down into the Chaska-Chan zone. Helm giving chase, throws it back up the boards. Hughes coming off the bench gets that knocked away. He goes to recover it, passes it up to Stoltz. He gets it up to Helm, who gives it to Alcott. And they make a drive, and it's covered up by their goalie. Four minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock in the third period. Stoltz gets it behind the net. Oh, Ethan Thomas able to hold it in. And coming around the edge. Stoltz brings it around the net, passes to somebody who's not there. Ethan Thomas gets the puck, and he throws it up the ice to Stoltz. Gets it at half mid-ice, and he goes in, and they're going to call a penalty, delayed penalty on the Elks for tripping. And that's going to bring it all the way down. I think, is that the Elks' first penalty? Let's see him talk to his coach. Westgard throws it all the way down. Rotz battles for it, taking on three Chaska-Chan teammates, and throws it up to their number 21. Skyberg takes it away from him. They held it in and cross-ice pass. Rotz battles him along the boards. Chaska-Chan behind the net. Tried to pass it to their point, and that's knocked out of there by Skyberg. Skyberg with the puck backhands it up the boards, and they get it to their point. Down to the boards, and a shot saved by Sherritt. And I'm just going to do a quick Skyberg gets the puck, knocks it up to Trzynski. Knocked away by Skyberg. But still with the puck. Hands it over to Chaska-Chanhassen on the far side and back to the B2B pass. A hard shot. The Lister from the point goes wide. As Chaska-Chanhassen doing their best to try and get a goal here. As Trzynski took that passing lane away. And here comes Trzynski. He stole the puck. He's going back. He's got Bratzel. .1 second left of the penalty to Stoltz. Kramer takes the puck all the way down into the zone, goes around back of the net, tried to knock it away, but they kept it in. Mack gets the puck at center ice, passes it forward to Kramer. And Kramer comes into the zone. He moves around. Oh, and he tries that on the far side, but just missed it. Tried it again. And refs calling it that it hit the girders across the top. Halverson takes the draw. Puck, Kramer takes a shot and center. 36. Consistent.
Wow.
A shot, loose puck.
You're becoming viral.
For wanting some distance. Let's do it. White tries to get her out. Knocked down into the Elk zone. Hughes back forward. He's being chased. Calling icing on Chaska-Chanhassen. Halverson takes a draw. Kept in by Hughes. Westgard, or White. Passed up by Halverson. Hughes held it in. Trzynski comes up with it. Knocks it just on the other side into the corner. Ratzel comes away with it, gets it over to Ratz. Ratz, who has 2 goals on the night, working for his third. Puts it over to Westgard. And Hughes tries to get the last shot off, but nope. The Elks come away with a 5-0 victory.
Great job, Mike.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Post game.
Yeah, post game, come on.